Hello everyone, my name is Sandor and I'm very excited to present to you today on the topic of design data maps, navigating complexity in architecture education through collaborative exploration. In this session, I will discuss how design collaboration helps navigate complex design processes. I will explain how using design data, concept models, and data maps can make collaboration easier and help with designing complex outcomes. I will also use the Nash Park project as an example to demonstrate best practices for using data maps in collaborative design. And finally, I will summarize our findings with a little bit of an outlook. Our research and teaching methodology, which will be presented shortly, has been developed through the collaborative effort of Matthias Bank, Alexandra Moisey, and myself, Vicky Sandor. At the University of Innsbruck, we have 4 institutes. They focus on theory, urban planning, design, and experimental architecture. Our team belongs to the Department of Design, to the ISD Structure and Design. Our institute also prioritizes the use of digital and computational design tools for early stage design development and for the creation of concept models with a strong emphasis on collaboration. Architecture work demands a combination of both technical and theoretical knowledge. As Vitruvius once said, let the architect be educated, skillful with the pencil, instructed in geometry, know much history, have followed the philosophers with attention, understand music, have some knowledge of medicine, know the opinions of the jurists, and be acquainted with the astronomy and the theory of the heavens. This timeless quote, along with the Matz's design diagram on the right side, perfectly captures the perpetual need for broad-based knowledge in the field of architecture. As our design tools and processes become increasingly digitized, the role of data and constraints in architecture design is becoming more important. However, with the growing quantity of available data, it becomes essential to hierarchize and prioritize the relevant data and constraints in order to embed them effectively in the design solutions. The use of data capturing, filtering, and processing tools is enabling us to digitize our physical environment, but keeping up with the speed and quantity of data required is becoming a challenge for architects and designers. At ISD, our research and teaching often focuses on the role of concept models in complexity-driven design processes, discussions, and construction of space. Concept models are physical or digital representations of a design idea or concept that aim to capture its essence without getting bogged down into details. Our aim is to explore how concept models can remain an essential medium for exploring and also for communicating initial design ideas, while at the same time integrating complex design data already at the very early stages of the design. There are various methods available for incorporating complexity into concept models. These include parametric tools, computational and digital tools, AI, and many others. The complexity of design data and the multitude of design data tools can cause a loss of control, which highlights the significance of design collaboration, at least for us. In our pedagogical approach, we investigate collaboration as a strategy to address the aforementioned challenges and to facilitate the integration of design data into the design process. While collaboration is a very promising method to handle the abundance of data, it also introduces additional complexities for effective communication. Therefore, we believe that proper navigation of constraints, tools, roles, and ideas is essential for successful collaborative work. In order to facilitate navigation, we introduce data maps that accompany our students' design processes throughout the semester. Our primary focus is on grouping maps and design data maps, which, given their dynamic nature, provide flexibility and allow for complex data integration. Additionally, these maps foster dialogue within the collaborative process, making the communication more effective and also efficient. To showcase our method in action, I would like to present one of our courses, Nash Park. Nash Park is a collaborative design proposal by our third semester bachelor students, and they worked on transforming a large parking lot in Vienna into a green area that combines a park and tiny little markets. The project was particularly challenging because it dealt with an existing issue in Vienna where the city and its citizens had conflicting opinions. To kick off the course, students began with a warm up task. They visited the site and collected data on various themes and topics. Then they shared and exchanged their findings and were also asked to combine them into unique forms and compositions, developing their own formal language for the collaborative work ahead. In larger groups, the students delve deeper into the site and its issues from different given perspectives, such as the history of the neighboring market, the climate, the market of the city in general, and many more. In parallel to that task, they used the captured material of the site and its surroundings as visual input and inspiration for developing their formal languages. First, they started with 2D text to image generations using Midjourney and DALL-E, and then they moved on to the 3D physical conceptual models, exploring materiality and space itself. Until this point, students developed their workflows and approaches individually. The first grouping session started with a master planning performance, which was performed by us and our teaching colleagues. We subdivided the site into multiple sections and assigned them to the different formal languages created by the students. As a result, groups of 5 students were assigned to work on each site section, focusing on different themes such as market, farm, art, spectacle, club, and playground. The master planning exercise provided an opportunity to introduce urban strategies and also actively involve the teachers in the design process. To reach the midterm and successfully complete the first part of the semester, each team was tasked with creating a concept model that highlights the key design data elements. In addition to creating the concept model, each team was also required to communicate and collaborate with their neighbors, negotiating and deciding on border conditions for their respective sections. The use of data maps, along with the resulting digital and physical concept models, allowed for a more thorough exploration and communication of initial design ideas, while also integrating complex design data. In the second half of the semester, students were reshuffled into new groups. This time, each theme group contributed one member to 5 new themes: the section, plan, physical model, detail model, and visualization. This collaborative approach ensured that each team had the representatives from every theme group and allowed for a diverse range of skills and perspectives to be incorporated into each project. During this phase, each member of the previous teams aimed to represent the main ideas of their midterm concept model, while also adapting to the requirements of their new group medium. They were tasked with solving very specific issues at different levels of detail of the project, such as the section, plan, physical model, detail model, and visualization required. This also required them to collaborate closely and effectively communicate their design decisions with their team members. The exercise resulted in not only 6 projects on the site, but rather 4 iterations of all 6 projects. This allowed us to highlight the power of the medium and also foster dynamic exchanges between different agendas, mini teams, and individuals. To conclude, our use of dynamic data maps and dynamic grouping in our collaborative design course, we actually have both advantages and disadvantages with such technique. Dynamic data maps can help in the development of constraint hierarchies, support in storytelling, aid in task management, and facilitate collaboration positioning. They can also help in the discovery of new connections and links. However, they may lead to post-rationalization and could possibly result in a loss of intuition in the design process. On the other hand, dynamic grouping can result in a project and assemblage diversity and aid in the development of design variations. It also allows for individual responsibilities and positioning within the collaborative process. However, it may be communication heavy and require flexibility and adapting to the constantly changing dynamics of the group. In the ongoing design course for the fourth semester bachelor students, we are tackling a new challenge of collaborative design for a dormitory and production space named Gilded Land. This time, the site is located in Innsbruck at the edge of the city between the highway, railway, and residential areas. In addition to utilizing design data maps, we are also embarking on an existing experiment this semester by exploring the integration of textual data with geometrical data. This is made possible by using the online platform Speckle, which enables the sharing and streaming of files for easy collaboration. We are thrilled to see the potential benefits of combining both approaches and eagerly anticipate the results. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.